Well, g'day curd nerds. Here's a quick update on the dry jack that I've been making. So this is the dry jack at 1 month. It's got a little bit of mould on it on both sides, but this seems to happen on a weekly basis. I cleaned it off at about the 2-week mark, but didn't rub any more cocoa powder and olive oil onto it. So I decided at the 1 month mark it needed another coat just to keep those moulds at bay. Now, I haven't had this in a ripening box, it's just been in the cheese cave. And you can see there with a dry cloth, I'm just rubbing off any mould that I can see there. There's a little bit of Penicillium roqueforti, which is prevalent in my cheese fridge anyway. Just cleaning out the belly button there, getting any of the mould out. I'll just give the board a bit of a wipe. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make up another of the cocoa powder olive oil mixture and give it one final coating before it finishes maturing. So a couple of tablespoons of just plain cocoa powder and enough olive oil just to make it into a very thick, smooth paste. So it's about two tablespoons roughly, and you can see there that it's made a nice thick smooth paste. There we go. So there is one dry spot where the rub has come off, and I don't know what the reason was, but you can see where the rub has come off there's a bit of a crack there, but on the rest of the cheese there are no cracks whatsoever. So the dry rub is working very well to prevent the cheese from drying out. So I'm very happy with that. Same goes on the other side. There are no cracks in the rind of the cheese. There is one little dry spot down in the corner there, but that's okay. There's no cracks on it. So I'm just going to apply the rub again. I didn't put any pepper in the rub this time. I did in the first time, but I didn't have any cracked pepper. So just using the cocoa powder and the olive oil, and just paint that on with your hand. Doesn't have to be fancy, just as a nice even layer, and any exposed parts of the rind, just recoat that again. So popping the cheese back onto another mat that has been sanitized, just pop that on. I'm just flipping that over, and then apply the rest of the rub onto the cheese. So I'm getting all the edges there, all of those exposed bits. There was only one really, but yeah, filled it out. So nice even coating. Make sure I'm not filling up the belly button too much of the cheese. So just make sure that it just has a lovely even coating. There we go, perfect. So I'm going to pop it back into the cheese fridge now at 13 degrees Celsius, 80% humidity. So there we go, there is the recoated dry jack. Come back in another month, we'll have another inspection. It's only going to mature for 3 months, so we'll see that happen very soon. Thanks for watching, curd nerds, and I'll see you next time.